Good morning, Halliwells. Today is Friday, February 16, 2024. I'm Nihal.
And I'm Keisha. Welcome to the Mustang Morning News. Here are the top stories for today.
Today is Pep Rally Day. Show your school spirit for HWMS and join us on our last day of the Spirit Week. We're so excited to see you in your grade colors. We had a great Spirit Week. Thanks to you all.
Introducing the 6th grade peer mediation program. If you think you or someone you know is a good listener, patient, focused, and understanding of other feelings, then they may be a great peer mediator. The nomination form is posted on the Halliwells website under News and Announcements. See Mrs. Patel with any questions.
6th grade Fun Fest is coming soon. On Friday, February 23rd from 3 to 5 p.m. All 6th graders are invited to attend a special event just for them. There will be a DJ inflatable obstacle course, games, a photo booth, and tons of fun. Refreshments like pizza, candy, and chips will also be available for purchase. Tickets are only $10 per person and will be sold to grade 6 students at lunch Tuesday through Friday next week. Students will need the yellow signed permission slip to purchase a ticket. Permission slips can be picked up outside of Mrs. Crawford's or Mrs. Fitch's room. Don't miss out. Buy your tickets at lunch next week.
Hello Mustangs, I'm Andrew with the weather. It'll be partly sunny and breezy with highs in the 40s. That reminds me, I'm done with being a people pleaser, as long as everyone is okay with that.
Here's this month's mob update.
Hello students, welcome to the February SMOB Monthly Message. Today, I will give a recap of the last few board meetings and update you on some of the work that I'm doing. On the board meeting on January 11th, the Board of Education approved a number of important contracts. One of them was to install solar panels on the list of schools shown beside me. Another contract was to pay the company that will decide the new architecture for Damascus High School. And last but not least, we approved a contract to supply the Division of Food and Nutrition Services with $200,000 to use local, fresh produce for our school lunches. Recently, the board has held budget work sessions to look at next year's budget. Here are some important things to note. We have decided to maintain funding for 32 social workers and 20 school psychologists that were previously funded through a government grant, meaning they will be staying for next year's budget and possibly future year budgets. I'm also excited to announce that we're investing $1.6 million for in-school student therapeutic services and $400,000 into funding restorative justice coaches in schools. Furthermore, following advocacy from fantastic students, we are investing $1.1 million of funding for band and orchestra equipment repairs for school instruments and $1.3 million into Chromebook repairs for students. Something I am super excited to announce is MCPS's work towards equitable school funding. First, MCPS has announced they are putting $230,000 into an equity fund to support extracurricular school activities. Furthermore, MCPS is beginning the first phase of a multi-year project called student-based budgeting, which will allocate funds to schools based on individual school needs rather than just school size and population, which is how funds are currently appropriated. The project will start this year by evaluating needs in the Watkins Mill cluster, then expand by actually funding needs of schools on a county-wide scale. Moving on to some updates outside of the Board of Education, I am excited to announce 3 important surveys that students are invited to fill out, and all the links for each survey are displayed next to me. The first survey is about school lunches, where student input will actually change the school lunch menu. The second survey is about police officers in schools and the new Community Engagement Officer program in MCPS. The third is about communication during snow days and other inclement weather days. Finally, ending with a couple quick updates on what I've been up to recently. Recently, I hosted the 5th SMOB Advisory Council meeting where students got to give feedback on MCPS policies and regulations. I am also excited to invite all students to my next Advisory Council meeting, which will take place on February 8th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Clarksburg High School. The meeting will be all about school lunches, and students will actually get the chance to taste test potential new menu items. I highly suggest signing up, and finally, I'm excited to say that I've done over 20 school visits so far this year to talk with students, and I'm hoping to do many more in the coming weeks. Thanks so much for watching and staying engaged. I look forward to February and fighting for even more change across MCPS. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.
The 2024 HWMS Spelling Bee will take place on February 28th after school in the cafeteria. Students can sign up for the bee next week in the Media Center. If you have any further questions, see Mr. Reddington.
Don't forget to wish the following students a happy birthday: Jeremiah A., Orlando G., Archie R., and Pranay R. And a big birthday shout out goes to Mr. Castle, who is celebrating his birthday today, and Miss Sangrilli, who is celebrating her birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday!
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
This concludes the morning news for Halliwell's Middle School, a place to grow and learn.